Lord Gao, since you have opened your mouth like this, that princess also got straight to the point. What Lord Gao just said, that's exactly the compensation my chef wants. If you agree, my chef will invite you to retreat from the guest room. What does Mr. Gao think? Yes, 1 million to silver, 100,000 to gold, not one less. Big money if you don't do it. Then taste the power of our army's broadsword. My big money Mashiwo is not bad either. You, I have long seen your face clearly and waited, just trying to blackmail me. Why be so hypocritical? Why bother around you so much? Is this group of Anbu all civilized people? Doesn't that mean they're not vulgar people? How is this? Gao Shrimp, you're thicker than Mo. You're going too far. I'm rougher than you. You say I'm deceiving too much. Princess King Luan, don't forget Ome and Okil. Mutual covenant. Keeping each other's river boundaries and peaceful coexistence is your great joy. Don't comply with the martial virtue. Collusion survives. Break the covenant. It's you who betrayed your faith, not me. Kill my people. It was you who forced my former majesty to kneel down and receive the decree, not my ex. You wait for Dachu. It is nothing more than to see that Chang'an City has the power to fight. So I want to take advantage of the benefits and have peace talks. Behind this may be the prosperity of sending me a lot of money. Desire to plunder? You killed my people all the way. If my woman acts like this, she is one with that beast. Dogs can't change to eat shit. Not to mention Daciachu. Why should I believe in Dachu? If you sign a covenant, you will definitely abide by the covenant. This is the Zuan way. This set of combined vertical and horizontal techniques seems to be more domineering. I really want to learn. Tall Shrimp Man, how dare you talk to the second princess like this and yielding to death? This old thing is that old dog won't move. Tall Shrimp Man, how dare you talk to this king like this? Who are you scolding? Hey, you old man! Where is this official scolding you? Obviously praising you and comparing you to a dog. Isn't that insulting to the dog? All your traitors are also worthy of Tall Shrimp people. You are the Prince of Big Money. It should have finally been rehabilitated by His Majesty, designed to open a prosperous era of big money. But you became a lackey of CHU state, betrayed your majesty. This is infidelity. You are a big money royal. The blood of the royal family flows, but failed to live up to the expectations of the late emperor after Wu had entered the imperial mausoleum. This is unfilial. You vent your anger with CHU Junhan. Kill my people. Sit back and watch Chujin report. This is inhumane. You are a big dry person, but because of selfishness, make the world suffer from war. It's not easy. You are unfaithful, unfilial, unkind, and unjust. Did I scold wrong? Dogs are royal caretakers. Why are you better than a dog? Will you hide from you? You think it won't spray you if you don't speak. Your majesty will not use you as despicable. Let you sit on the dragon path. But you betrayed His Majesty. Compared to this old dog, you Zulao who don't give in too much. He is also an unfaithful, unfilial, unkind, and unjust person. If I have an unfilial son like you, I'd rather shoot against the wall. I will never let anything happen to you. Good boy, you are too old Manny's appetite. After this time, even if it is drugged, even if I let my granddaughter be a child, I have to take your son-in-law to. Mr. Gao, you mean there's no more to talk about? Well, 10 days ago, your chef asked me for a lot of money. Your Majesty has decreed that you bow down. Now they have made sky-high compensation. It's not that we don't have to talk about it. It's your terms that can't be negotiated. If it weren't for the distance, it would be a bit hard. A woman like you who looks extremely arrogant. I just need to attack high and going to destroy your heart. Make you remember that you can't get married for the rest of your life. Even if you get married, it will also be like a thorn in your husband's heart. Living hell, you have to figure out one thing. Who has the advantage now? Then you can only hit. You have to think about it. This official negotiates with Princess King Luan. Which green onion are you? Are you worthy of teaching me how to do things? His phlegm actually flew into the mouth of the old Buddha. You bastard is so deceiving. Since Lord Gao can't make these, then fight anyway. My big savings have the advantage. Large storage advantage. If you don't accept the joke, then see the real chapter. As long as you enter Chang'an City, don't say 1 million to silver. The whole big money is yours. Your majesty is yours. Even if it is the official, that's yours too. Fight if you have one. Then fight. I will beat you. Hit, hit, hit. The big CHU 6 and the big top 6 are listed in a row respectively, pointing at each other's faces in a bit of rage. The sound got louder and louder. Xing Guangwan was speechless as she shouted. He doesn't understand either. How did a good peace talk end up like this? Look at this. Uncle can't stand it. Neither can Aunt. I can't talk anymore. The living Yama is bullying. Draw a knife and kill them. Chang'an Qing too. Wu Zhao and Bai Guan stand at the head of the city. Look in the direction of Luyanting. Because it's too far apart, only a vague outline can be seen. I don't know how it went. Wu Zhao is a little irritable at this time. Your Majesty doesn't need to worry. On how to talk about this official is also a good hand. Since ancient times, all countries should be magnanimous, all very friendly. Big money and big chefs are no exception. What Lord Lu said below is very reasonable, although it is not as good as it was 100 years ago. But someone who can participate in the peace talks, people with heads and faces. Fengshi can't talk. That's not a big deal. Otherwise, you will be ridiculed by the world. Don't worry below. That's a good point. Not quite right. My tweezers stand up. The general of the state of CH also stood up. What is this for? One word fell. All the officials looked at it. Although I can't see clearly, but you can vaguely see some clues. I guess this general of CHU and Lord Gao should not be related. Mouth, don't panic underground. Both parties and talking to each other stand up. It should be a good conversation. I can't help it. It's normal. Very common. I sing too. Immortal Gao vaguely saw one foot stepping on a stone stool, pointing at the 6 CHU soldiers. Can't help it? When you can't help it, it's accompanied by some somatic movements. And that's normal. The 6 of Dachu stepped forward to beat the first 6. The two sides stood in a row 10 tables apart, pointing at each other from time to time. Lord Lu, can't help it. When you can't help it, the two sides met late. Is that reasonable too? It's not good to draw knives. All knives are drawn. If you are an adult, can't you help it? Can my lord speak well now? Ha ha ha. The princess with the gun can't help it. The army of Princess Gun Luan is difficult to attack all the way. It can even refer to the official flooding and other means. But not in Chang'an City after all. I still know a little less about this official. What do you mean? My lord, this official. Come and be cautious. Since you dare to come, you're not afraid of turning your face. If you are unreasonable, then I can only support others with my fists and feet. Although this is an embroidered sword, but it was smeared with poison such as crayon top red, blue blood, and seal throat. And this is also called the truth within the truth. With CHU Jung last night, the explosions in the camp have the same origin. It's just 100 times more powerful than him. If this explodes, everyone here must die. Ha ha ha. This princess feels that there's no need for the dead neck to be broken.